This video is going to show you how to set up a table in Documate, specifically by taking information from a repeating item question where I'm gathering data and populating it into a table in a document. So here I have a simple workflow with a page that has a repeating item question. The item name is children, so I'm gathering information about my children. And I have three attributes that I'm gathering: the child's name, the child's date of birth, and the child's state of residence. Now, inside of my document, I want to have a table that has a separate row for each child that I've entered or that my client has entered. So what I'll do is I'll go to repeating item. I'll click that I want to format this as a table, choose the repeating item that's already selected here, and then I'm going to select all of the values that I want in the table. So in this case, I want the name, the date of birth, and the residence to all appear in the table. And I'll put my cursor here and insert the field. So what I have here now is a table in the template that includes the first row is the title and the header, which I can remove. I can change any of these to type whatever else I want, and that will populate in the final version, or I can remove the header altogether. Then what's going to happen is when I populate this document, there's going to be a separate row for each child. And that's exactly what this syntax is saying. In case you want to understand what it says, it's basically saying for each item in my children, so for each child that I enter, I'm going to have a column with the name, a column with the date of birth, and the column with the state of residence. So now let me go ahead and in this estate planning workflow, I want to update my document, which is called List of Children. So I'll click Update in Documate. And now I can go to my workflow. I'll click the Run button, and then I'll go ahead and enter information about my children or my client's children, or my client can go ahead and enter their information. And I'll just add 2 children here. And now the single document that I populated inside of this workflow has been generated. And I'll go ahead and open that. And as you can see, it's listing out my children in each row. And if I had 10 children, there would be 10 children listed here. If I were doing this with assets or debts or some other repeating item, that would also be populated here. Now, these kinds of tables can also be super useful for signatures, for signature fields, to really organize your signature fields. And we do have a separate video on that we recommend you watch.